Hi economics nerds, got Snoop with me today to keep me company. Now, I want to talk to you about writing an essay. I went through this in class, but unfortunately some people weren't in school. So I'm going to go through that with you today. So here we go. This PowerPoint is on Compass for you, so you can download it and have a look through, but just want to talk through it quickly. So what I want everybody to be doing when they get an essay, now admittedly the essay that you're doing at the moment is not going to be done under test conditions, but nonetheless most of this applies whether you're under test conditions or writing actually at home. So the first thing you can do is read the question carefully and highlight the key words. So you are looking there for command words: describe, demonstrate, evaluate, explain. Now you need to make sure that you have got all those written down. I have given them to you before, and you know what they mean, because that actually decodes the question. You're then going to have a look at the question and you're going to work out where you think the marks are distributed. So you break the question down, and if it's worth 8 marks, think about where you're going to get the 8 marks from. Then going to plan your answer. Now, lots and lots of students tell me all the time that they don't need to plan an answer because they can do it straight away. Now, I'm just going to, let's see if I can get this in on the, there we go. So I'm just reminding you all that, in fact, I am always right, so you need to listen to me. I can't write an essay without an essay plan, so I'm wondering how anyone else can. So you're going to plan your essay. I use a mind map to do that, but you might want to use just dot points. You're then going to check your plan against the question and make sure that you have answered it, because the question isn't regurgitate everything you know on a particular topic. So if you are under test conditions, you need to make sure you plan your time carefully. So if you've got 8 marks and 12 marks, then you need to allocate your time accordingly. It's better to finish both parts and do both parts well than to do part A absolutely brilliantly, but you can still only get 8 marks, and then only answering half the second part, because that means you've actually cut your total marks from the second part down to 6 out of 12, so you've already reduced your mark by a significant percentage. Check your essays before you hand them in. And this is a really important one and very easy to make mistakes on when you're answering under test conditions. And that is to make sure that you label your diagrams fully. Make sure that absolutely everything on there is labelled. Remember, we don't give half marks. So if it's worth 2 marks and you only did half the labelling, you'll get 1 mark. If it's worth 1 mark and you missed off D against the demand curve, 0. So it's quite brutal. Okay, now with economics essays, we are pretty succinct and to the point. We don't waffle. You need to start with a definition. Okay, you should be looking for about 3 pages, including your diagrams. Make sure that your diagrams are a reasonable size. We don't need to use magnifying glasses to be able to read them, and draw them in pencil. It's really irritating, guys, and you don't want me getting cheesed off here, or I might get shirty. It's really annoying when people draw in pen and scribbling it out. You can't read what they've written. Do it in pencil, okay? If you put a diagram into your essay, you have to refer specifically to it. Otherwise, what is it doing there? We do write in paragraphs and extended, proper sentences, but we're not marking your grammar and your punctuation. I will do you a favour and actually correct that for you so that you can improve, doing a cross-curricular literacy teaching. However, you're not getting marked on it. But if you get to that last 5 minutes and you haven't finished, dot point so that you get more marks. Okay, then the last few hints are don't regurgitate. Okay, you might know everything there is to know about the topic, but you won't get marks for it. You need to answer the question. If you're making a statement, you have to substantiate it. Why? Okay, you're going to need real life examples, particularly in macroeconomics in year 11 and throughout the year 12 course. You need to be up to date. That's why I spend a lot of time giving you information about what's happening in the economy so you can manage the trend, you can follow the trends and understand it. Explanations need to be detailed. Ask yourself why. After every statement you make, why does that happen? Why did it lead to this? If you do that and answer the why, that will give you the level of detail we're looking for. And remember, in economics, if the essay is out of 20, you can score 20 out of 20. That doesn't mean you've written the perfect essay. It means that according to the marking key, you have done everything we asked you to do. Okay, go for it, guys. Snoop says you can do it.